RedEye. This is Mark Wahlberg. We're here to promote Broken City. The host of the show smells like marijuana cigarettes. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's legal here. Maybe he's got a licensed medicinal card. I don't know, but he smells like Snoop.
I have nothing to say.
Well, Mark, you said that last night when you're not rooting for your hometown teams, you root for Chicago. It's nice that you don't hold a grudge for the '86 Super Bowl.
No, not at all. We got 3 since then, and we're going to get another one this year.
That's
and
true.
it's weird that the Bears aren't in the playoffs. I was saying last night we got out of the car with the driver, the Bears and the Steelers not in the playoffs. It's not right.
Obviously, we're here to talk about Broken City, which revolves around corruption, political deception. People get caught for this all the time. Why does it still happen so much?
It's fucking stupid. Chicago, man.
I know, it happens here especially. Why you would think...
How much time did they give him? 14 years?
Something like that.
Oh, wow. I don't know, politics or politics. I've been trying to find the answer to that question for some time. You know, why does it draw so many people that have stark contradictions in them and scandal?
Alan, to what extent do you think the titles of Menace to Society and Broken City could switch and still be appropriate?
That's interesting because I do think this movie is the bookend to Menace to Society. There's a lot of the similar themes and similar even locations as far as what the characters are moving through and what they're experiencing. And so it's just, I said last night, if Menace was Jack Daniels, this would be wine. But it is the perfect bookend for me.
So let's call it the sequel.
Menace to Society 2.
Menace to Society 2, yeah. I really believe that, yeah.
Interesting. Do you think at all about the fact that how much hasn't changed since you made that movie?
As far as, I mean, when it comes to housing projects, you know, which is interesting, is we're dealing with that in this movie, and that hasn't changed, where the housing projects and the schools down there literally look and smell like correctional facilities, and that struck me again. I was like, whoa, you know, they're priming people to be in correctional facilities, you know, and that was interesting. Yeah.
Mark, Alan has talked about having you in mind when you read the script and saying that you kind of embody this underdog sensibility. Certainly this isn't the first time that you've played an underdog, whether it's Boogie Nights, Invincible, The Fighter, Rockstar.
It's a recurring theme.
It is
a recurring theme. It's like, I'm done. I got to change my shit up. Excuse my language.
At a glance, you don't necessarily look like, you know, if we were going to point out a typical underdog, you might say Michael Cera, not Mark Wahlberg. Why do you think you've played these roles so frequently?
You know, I don't know. I've always loved these kind of movies, whether you look at Rocky or, you know, even I was talking about Alan, the first movie I ever saw in the theater with my dad was Hard Times. You know, I don't know, I root for these guys. I want to see these guys win. You know, every time if I would watch Rudy, I would get choked up. It's just the kind of things that I like to watch, you know. I find them inspiring.
Do you feel, recognizing that has been somewhat of a theme in your career, do you feel kind of similarity from one character to the next then?
No, but I always try to find parts that I can identify with on a personal level, so I think it makes for a more authentic portrayal. So.
Do you consider yourself an underdog?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because I've always had to overcome a lot of odds, and I still always like to have that drive and that desire to win more now than I've ever had it. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm broke, and I gotta get paid.
He's an
overachiever.
He is an overachiever. Yeah.
You know, at everything I do, I just give it 110%. You know, I want to be good at everything that I do. I want to make it, certainly the people that take a chance on me and spend their, you know, their money to make a film. I want it to be successful. I want people to enjoy it. I want the people that go to the theater and pay their $10 or $12 or whatever it is to go and enjoy themselves thoroughly and get away from whatever it is they're going through, you know, for that couple of hours. So, you know, yeah.
Russell's character says that your character has more balls than tact. Which is more important to have in real life?
More balls than tact? You got to have both in a way to be successful.
It depends on the situation, I think, you know.
Generally.
What do you have, Mark?
Neither.
Neither?
No, I don't
right.
know. You're asking the wrong guy. You know, I don't like to.
More balls than tact. I think more balls for me, but not in that way.
He's probably got some decent sized balls. He's doing okay.
It was interesting to see on Twitter how many people have written about having a man crush on you, Mark. How does the adoration you receive from women compare to the adoration you receive from men?
I appreciate. I'm a married man now, so I take all the man love I can get. All the ladies for Alan. No, but I just appreciate it. I think, they just see me as a guy's guy. And so that's good. It's the pretty boys that we don't like. I don't want nobody prettier than my wife. I ain't going to the movie. I don't care.
Do you have an example of that comes to mind?
I have a few, but
They're gonna stay right there.
yeah, exactly.
Sure. Obviously, Ted, a huge hit last year. How much, if at all, you don't want to talk about Ted?
No, go please. I was just
What?
reminiscing with all that paper. Man. Who gets all that money? Oh my gosh.
How much, if at all, do you consider yourself a big teddy bear?
You know what? It depends. Obviously, I am with my kids. I'm a father of 4. Especially with my 2 little girls. I try to be a little more stern with the boys, but I step up when I have to. But with the kids, I'm pretty soft for the most part.
What's the time that you had to? What do you mean?
Oh, when they push the buttons to where they go too far? Yeah, when they're hitting each other or they're doing stuff, and they don't listen.
What do you say to them?
What do I say? I just beat them. I don't say nothing. No, I'm kidding. Whatever.
I hope so.
Of course. No, but whatever I have to do, it's it's the biggest challenge for me. The most important role that I'm playing now is father and husband, and if I don't, succeed at that, everything else doesn't mean anything. So.
Well, I don't know. I'm not an actor, but I feel that when you memorize something so much, it just kind of sticks in the back of your mind. When I was in college for my fraternity, I had to memorize the Greek alphabet as fast as possible. I could still do it easily. I was wondering the white trash names in Ted, if that's still in the back of your mind and you could spot it out now on video.
Some of it, Brittany, Brittany, Tiffany, Candace. All right, I'm gonna rattle this shit off, okay? When I hit it, you buzz it, all right? Brittany, Tiffany, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Ruby, Tara, Tom, Tammy, Lauren, Shelly, Chantel, Christy, Mitney. I can't do it all. It's 52 random names.
That's unheard of, though.
But
that's impressive.
What I can tell you, this is how this works, okay? I got a scanned copy of that fucking Outback contract in my outbox, all right? Now I press one button, 100 different newsmen read your name alongside Sam Lancaster in black and white, okay? I'll give you the whole thing.
I'm telling you. I've never seen
I remember
it
all my lines from Boogie Nights.
Let's hear some other movies.
All right.
Keep it going.
All right. Who's it gonna be? Huh? Who's gonna fuck? Huh? Look, it's my big dick. I'm ready to fuck. So everybody get ready now. Best line of all time. You're gonna beep that out, right? You can't be showing that on the bus.
I thought it'd be fun to do a quick speed round for both of you. Just tell me the first thing that comes to mind. First album that you guys bought.
First album?
NWA.
Speed round? Men at Work.
Nice. First concert.
New Edition.
Marilyn Manson.
Question you never want to hear again.
Huh?
A question you never want to hear again.
I got one.
What?
Why aren't you and your brother working together?
I get that too.
That'd be your answer as well?
No. Was that your real dick in Boogie Nights?
You don't want to hear that anymore?
No. I would like to carry the prosthetic around. I could just slap people with it.
This would just be for Mark. I believe you said that you would rap again if Justin Bieber asked you to.
I was kidding.
So you don't feel that way?
No.
Would you rather do another?
Kanye asked me to, I would.
And then someone's going to ask you about that in 6 months and you'll say you're joking?
No, I'll do it. If Kanye or Jay-Z asked me, I'll do it.
Would that have to be paired or by yourself?
No, with them. I want it to be a hit.
Would you rather do another album or a prequel to The Happening?
A prequel to The Happening.
Keep
Keep going. I like this. Keep
These are
going.
pretty challenging
Keep
questions.
going. No, this
Would
is
you
good.
ever do, people just saw Russell in Les Mis. Would you ever do a part that required that with singing on screen? That's so.
A musical? Hell no.
Why not?
No, I don't dig musicals. I can't sing, man. I was a rapper. I didn't do that very good. So give me a break. I'll do a hip-hop musical.
Really?
Yes.
8 Mile 2?
No. That'll be some original shit.
What would that be about?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
I know you don't like getting into that too much, and I
No,
don't.
it's cool. Keep going. I'm having fun right now.
Good. I'm glad. You're an Oscar-nominated actor, huge movie star for a long time. What do you?
Oscar-nominated producer.
Oscar-nominated producer.
Thank you. You gotta do your homework.
You're behind a huge burger chain. I mean, you're doing awesome.
Yes.
What do you feel like you have to do to get people to stop asking you about the Marky Mark days?
Nothing. It's all part of who I am and, you know, what I did to get here, so it's fine.
So you're cool with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Appreciate it. I think a lot of people are.
It was just for a while, you know, I was really focused on being, you know, respected as an actor and taken seriously as an actor. So a lot of musicians didn't make that, transformation successfully, and so it was one of those things where I just wanted to get away from that as far as possible, but now it's fine.
It's great that the new Transformers is being shot here. Michael Bay has talked about it really being different than the other ones. How do you think it will be different from the others? What do you think we can expect?
It's just completely different, you know, new cast, new take, and I can't tell you anything because it's sworn vow of secrecy.
Will you also be taking over for Shia LaBeouf in the Indiana Jones series?
No. No.
These guys are
I will
interesting.
work with Spielberg, though. You get them big checks, man.
What's something you'd like to happen in the Entourage movie?
Less of the relationships with the girls, even though we had some great female characters on there. Just get back to what it was about the guys being the guys, going crazy, and that's what it's going to be.
Any updated timeline on that?
Hopefully, we're shooting in like April or May. I just got an email about the new script as we speak.
Just about out of time. I want to get a quick one.
I promise.
I believe you're pretty familiar with Rahm Emanuel. Do you have an impression of him, our badass mayor?
Dude is the best. Ram for president. I'm going to see him today at the office.
How do you say that?
Really?
Ram?
Ram.
Ram.
So no impression of the man?
He's the best. I love him. He's a force of nature.
He is.
Brilliant man.
Again,
I think if Ram was the president, we wouldn't be dealing with this fiscal cliff and the economy. Ron knows how to handle that paper.